This is our breakfast and everything looks amazing. I'm excited about this one. It's very buttery and soft. Most of the things we've had before, I hadn't seen these red grapes before. I'm not sure why they're red.
All the other stuff is the usual. We got the kaimak, the cheese, Nutella, honey, and
tomato, cucumber, nuts, and dried fruit.
Malaman.
And they just brought us our menemen, which is egg with tomato and peppers, and they mix it up and it tastes really good. Every place does it a little bit differently, but some are a little bit spicy and some are just with tomato. I was using my fork, but they brought us a spoon.
So now that we finished our breakfast, which was really good, and of course being outside even better, we are going to give you our room tour.
We're staying in the standard suite and this is room 305. Welcome to our room. We paid 1,045 lira per night and that included our breakfast this morning. So we did pay for the standard rate and we do have a queen bed. Especially since it's summer, I like the top sheet because it is a breathable material and so we slept comfortably last night. And then on this side, we have a chair here that is actually overlooking part of the lake. You do get some views in between some of these buildings. And you can also see the roof deck where we had breakfast earlier. And then on this side, we have a rug just covering the main living space, as well as a wardrobe. And I do like the look of this wardrobe because it looks antique, but with the whitewash finish, it also looks modern at the same time, which adds to the rustic vibe that we have on the wall and on the ceiling as well. And then over here, we have our basic AC, TV, and mini fridge that is stocked if you want to purchase something. On this side, we have a vanity with coffee and tea, so you can do your makeup here. On this side, we have the bathroom. It is small, but the shower was more spacious than we're used to in different Turkish hotels because sometimes it can get a little bit cramped. What I do like about this space is the mirror itself because it looks like a window frame. They have amenities as well in case you forget any of your toiletries. They have some here, so they've got you covered. Just wanted to point out the light fixtures that they have. So this here has like a branch with some light bulbs that are just like strung around this tree branch.
So when Andrea showed me this room, we were pretty excited about it because we've gone to places where they have these Ottoman houses on display, for example, museums or even other hotels, but this was a good balance because it's modern and it's still antique. So I think this was a great find by Andrea. And now we're going to show you the outside and the inside of this hotel because there's a lot of little features that you can enjoy and we're going to show you.
Just stepping out of our room, you can see some of the features. For example, they have this rug. And over here, we've got this mirror that's covering almost all of the wall here because it is so big. Some of the light fixtures as well, they are like modern finishes as well, but it kind of blends into the styles. Now let's go upstairs because there are multiple levels. And in this space, there is a living space that you can walk through as well. So here it's nice because there are a lot of windows which brings in a lot of light and you can just sit down and relax here. Something that I do like about this hotel is all the artwork that they have. They have like traditional Turkish artwork and some things that we've seen before like the Iznik ceramic plates. I do like this staircase. It is natural wood and you can actually smell it when you come in.
Now we're going to go to the bottom floor because there is where they have the kitchen and a bar area, which I think you'll enjoy because there's a ton of wood all over the place.
So here, as you can see, there's no shortage of rugs because they're all over the place. I like this feature on this wall because there's a fireplace and some of the little nooks. I like the shape of the nooks. You see them mostly in traditional Turkish homes. For breakfast, you can either eat inside or outside on the patio deck.
Yeah, and obviously it's a lot darker in here, so if you want more light, you can definitely go outside. But if you want to feel like you're in an ancient Ottoman home, then you definitely would eat in here because, I mean, how many chances do you get of eating at an Ottoman home?
Here's where they prepared our breakfast and they have a nice bar area and kitchenette here. One quirky feature that I like are these designs on the doors. So for example, this is the men's bathroom and then this one is the women's bathroom. And you can see there's different artwork on all of them. For example, our room has a unique little design. So we're on the second floor and you can see our room windowsills from here that has the plants outside. And I like these other plants here, the marigolds. There's such a bright color. Maybe they're in season, I don't know, but they look really pretty. Some of the other rooms available have a balcony, but they're a higher fee, and they have a family suite that looks like it's in an attic and there's more space for families.
Now we're going to the other side of the building, which gives us access to the rooftop, which is sort of the third level and third patio that this place has.
We're staying in this building, and this is the other area with the higher patio.
So they have plenty of rooms here actually, and it is a small hotel, but I didn't know it would have these many rooms. So you definitely have a lot of options to choose from. Balcony, non-balcony, bigger, smaller. So it's pretty good.
So this is part of the view that we can see from our bedroom. See the mountains in the back and how the water is.
So right outside of the lobby, you have these little two areas where you can sit down. There's even a table, so maybe you can have breakfast here or just drink some tea, something like that. You can see I'm there already sitting there, probably waiting for me. But this is one of my favorite features right here. As I mentioned earlier, the garden in the front, because it feels intimate and it has all different type of plants.
So I recommend this place if you want to come to Eğirdir and enjoy the lake for a nice relaxing weekend.
So now that we're done with the hotel tour, we're headed to the lake. Actually, before we go to the lake, Andrea got her sweater because she was getting cold. And we're gonna go back to the castle because we didn't have a chance to go there earlier. So we'll see if we can get on it right now. So our first attempt at getting in was unsuccessful. This path just led to a private property. And now we're wondering whether we can actually go up there. Maybe you just stare at it from the bottom, but let's see, we have other options. We're gonna try them. Unfortunately, it seems like we're forbidden from going in, but we're still gonna walk around and see if maybe there's a different entrance. So we found what seems like a pathway to go up the castle, but there's an interesting sign here.
Looks like he's trying to pick up his rock.
I think both are very important. Don't drop your rocks and don't fall.
We made it to the top, and what's interesting is that you can see the different colors. Part of it looks green, part of it looks blue, and that's what we saw on our drive over here.
So it didn't take us long to get up here, so definitely come up, and it's not steep or anything. Also not dangerous like that sign said, but definitely there aren't any guardrails or anything on the edges, so you could fall. But it's good just to see from here the different sides to the lake, because there is this small sliver of land that separates sort of the calmer one and the wavier part of the lake. So come take a look. So now that we've done a good bit of walking, it's time for some lunch.
We're gonna go to the second top rated restaurant here, Iznik, and we're closer to the water, and the prices that we're looking at are actually a lot more affordable than yesterday's dinner. We're gonna try see if they have a fried fish, which the other restaurant last night didn't have any, but we're gonna order the same thing and maybe some fries and a dessert. I like these tablecloths. It makes me feel like you're having a picnic, and also the table and the whole atmosphere makes it seem like you're in a beach home with the blue and the white. It's really nice. We just got our meal. We each ordered the same thing. It's a fried fish. Interesting presentation. I don't know why, but also they put a piece of helva, which is made out of a tahini paste. We tried this in saffron bolu. I didn't like it too much, so I might just leave this here, but this is like a marble one. We also ordered fries that came with ketchup that looks like it's made here, fresh, and it comes with yogurt dip as well. And some of the sides are yogurt with pickles, tomato sauce with other vegetables, and then yogurt dip with carrot slices. Eddie ordered a lemonade, and I ordered a mandarin strips.
Yeah, after all the walking, we're pretty hungry, and the good thing is that this doesn't have any bones, because although we liked yesterday's fish, it's a little more difficult to eat because you have to take out the bones, but this one's perfect.
They're kind of like fish strips. It's very warm and good. The batter is nice and crispy, and I add lemon to mine.
So we'll update you what we thought about this food once we finish.
As you can tell, we really like the food because now it's gone, and we just ordered our desserts. I'm so full. I ordered the magnolia, which is like a strawberry parfait. They had them there like in a refrigerator, so they probably just pulled this one out. Looks like pudding and maybe some grounded cookies. It's very refreshing. It's cold and light. It's not too sweet. This pudding, I can't figure out the taste, but it's more like vanilla, or like a mix between vanilla and banana, maybe tapioca. I'm gonna try to get a strawberry. There you go. Strawberries, fresh and sweet. It's a good combination. I like this. My dessert also came with a glass of water. So it has flower buds, which I think are rose buds, because Eğirdir is in Isparta, and Isparta is known for the roses. It tastes like rose water. It tastes like perfume. I don't like the rose flavor.
So my waffle got here already, and it does have some bananas and chocolate on top as I asked for, but it also has some sprinkles and some other random stuff. I don't know. We'll see how it tastes. Maybe I'll just remove those, but at least the bananas and chocolate on a waffle, can't go wrong with that. So as I predicted, sprinkles or no sprinkles, that waffle stood no chance, and I completely ate it. Andrea didn't want to have some, but I think she finished her dessert.
Yeah, I finished mine, and I didn't drink any of that rose water anymore, but I like the flavor.
Overall, we really enjoyed this meal, and it was more affordable than the one we had yesterday, so that was pretty good too. And I think we're just gonna do one more stop before we head back home.
The sun is hot.
Here is probably one of the hottest places that we've been to. The sand is pretty hot and there's no wind, but there's been wind everywhere except here when we need it. But we're gonna see if this water is cool or not. Let's check it out.
The water's a little cold.
It is a little cold, but it's refreshing because it's warm outside and it's not super cold. So you can definitely swim in here. And there's nothing like being at a lake, but at the same time a beach, and then having the mountains in the back. It's a pretty cool spot, especially considering it's just a public beach. So anyone can just come access here. We just parked by the street and it's pretty easy to get here. So we really had a fun time here in Eğirdir, but it's time for us to go back to Ankara. It's around a 4-hour drive to Ankara, so we're gonna get going. But we want to say that we really enjoyed it here, and we definitely recommend that you come for 1 or maybe 2 days and have a good time here.